Hello, what is happening everybody? Welcome to my channel. I am Blizzard Raptor. This is the channel where I play games for your entertainment and I offer my humble opinion on those games as well. If you're new here, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos you watch, leave a comment down below, and let's crack on with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, good news. I went back to Winchester and cleaned up the loot that was there, the major loot anyway, and I have upgraded all of my gear to mythical. Everything is upgraded. I have also been through my gems and made sure that all of the gems that I've got socketed are the best ones that I've got access to at the moment, and it has made a difference. So let's get back. Went the wrong way, and that used to going up for York. Let's get back. That's London. Back to Winchester. Now, I don't know if the game will replay a certain cutscene. I was, as I say, playing this and going around Winchester scooping up loot, and I triggered a cutscene involving the character that I'm meant to assassinate now. It didn't trigger the actual quest itself, but it was a cutscene where he basically killed a husband and wife who are mentioned in the last game, in the last video. The husband and wife that had been brought up on spurious charges, and I need to actually mark the quest as well. And the husband was beheaded during said cutscene. So, having triggered that cutscene, I don't know if the game will know that I've watched that already, if it'll trigger it again since I'm actually doing the quest, or if it's just a case of just carry on from where I left off. But that's all you've missed is the cutscene, and it wasn't that long a cutscene. It also wasn't majorly important. Bear with me 2 seconds till I get rid of a notification on the screen there. There we go. Sorry about that. So the plan now, by the looks of it, I'm just assassinating the gallows. So that's the plan. We're going to assassinate this guy. So all you've missed is a cutscene where a poor man gets executed, and I'm assuming his poor wife is also dead. Yes, you can see their bodies sadly on the platform there. I don't think I could save either of them. I'm sure they both died in the cutscene. My target is marked. I need to make sure I get this next bit right and I don't make a pig's ear of this like I've done it before. I don't know if I did it in the last episode. I think I did. I went to assassinate my target and I missed the target and hit one of his bodyguards instead. But I want that guy there. I'm too high, aren't I? Yeah, she's not going to assassinate anyone from here. Wonder if I can land in there and assassinate him when he comes by. I think I can. Yeah, it looks like both of those poor souls are dead. Also looks like he's wandered away and I'm no longer... I mean, it doesn't matter, I can get him from here. There we go. A nice gentle start to your episode. Here's the gallows tree. Before they built gibbets, they used to just hang people from branches.
Of justice, who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
Bit like the current Tory government.
To protect your people,
in the UK.
you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
Bullshit.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know.
Some of those skeletons haven't rendered in properly.
The perfection of the ancient ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Bye. Hopefully you have all been heeding my warning. I do mark these episodes as not for children.
See what he has found on the quill.
So, that went much smoother than I thought it was gonna. He's dead. I'm alive. That's quite graphic, and like I say, I hope that you are checking out the warnings. I do mark these episodes as not for children, based on the fact that YouTube guidelines would describe this content as not for children. I don't have to age restrict it because the game doesn't have an adults only rating, but at the same time,
What do you see?
I don't want you guys, like anyone's kids, accidentally seeing something like that.
Do you believe in souls? The part of us that
Other than that, that went pretty well. He's dead. We've done away with one of the Order members in Winchester. I have a funny feeling Eivor is still alive. I've actually been to the Bishop's Manse in the game. Why am I going this way? Why am I chasing a... I've started doing it, so I'll finish. Yeah, I've been to Bishop Eilforth's manse in the game. I had to go there to pick up one of the treasures, and I... Is this gonna leave here? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've been to Bishop Eilforth's manor, and it's quite easy to get in and out of unseen. I got in, killed one guard, got into the house proper, stole the treasure. Nice down there.
Your eyes, my friend.
And it was pretty simple. So if I do have to go back there, and I have a funny feeling I will, I think the bishop's either faked his death or rumours of his death are greatly exaggerated. And it wasn't like a challenge, like I say.
We never understand for them. It's well.
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Eilforth's pyre.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Such a sad story. Take this.
For me?
Spry little mouse.
I'm getting a bit bored with the flowery speech.
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't score nothing! Get your hands off me, cow breath!
Cow breath? You little street rat.
Like a young no! Get off! Someone help me!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I don't, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything. It's yours for the taking.
What?
It's going to fall! Oh my days, I can't look!
Who's gonna fall?
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump!
Oh, up there.
Why is he so high? God will punish you! Tell her I think only of her.
I see this kiddo. He's not brave at all. He's crapping his pants.
Or die trying.
What are you doing all the way up here?
Don't try and stop me. I will get that flower, and then she'll see how much I love her.
A brave choice, little fellow.
Even if I get smashed on the ground like an overripe plum.
Oh,
I'm
come
just
on.
getting my breath back. The climb was hard. I'm girding my, loins.
Loins, eh? Or I could get it for you. I would hate to see such a ferocious flame snuffed out.
I mean, if you insist. But I could get it if I wanted to. Just so you know.
Yeah. What flower are we getting here? This.
Saints alive! Did you see that? God sent Esobert an angel!
Where is he?
Is it over? Did he fall? Oh, God's buttered crumpets! I never told him I loved him! That stranger got it for him! Oi! That's cheating! If I'd known it was that easy.
You would have done it yourself. Risked life and limb. But great men know the value of a champion. What will you do with such a treasure?
It's for her. It's all for her. So she'll finally notice me.
Yeah, you're gonna get slapped in the mouth because you are a peasant.
Athelflaed, what do you say to the sweet boy?
Thank you for the flower. It is very beautiful. Now we are betrothed, and I will grow up to be a great king. And you will be my fair lady.
What say you, daughter? Do you think him a worthy suitor? He risked so much to declare his love. I will tell my husband the king you claim our daughter's hand. When you are a little older, of course. Come, dearest.
Nice.
Noah's holy kettle! You actually gave a flower to the princess! And now we are betrothed. Takes more than that. There's holding hands and grunting.
Holding hands and grunting. Aha. I'm trying to talk to this person, but I'm not having much luck. There we go.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Find and speak to the girl.
More than that, there's hope.
Survey the area, Sunan.
I see where it was. It was the other side of this tree.
Hands and grunting, and then sometimes praying. Oh God! Oh God! King Ethelbert the First.
King Ethelbert the First, the Flea of Winchester. There we go. It's not fair. I mean, I have an advantage that the guards don't, being able to use the sixth sense.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh.
My backside. Oh,
Oi!
the little dude stunned.
Wigbert, you great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
Yeah.
I don't do mercy!
Ha! That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
I'm looking for the quill. So I'm asking you, his little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
Yes.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us.
A key? Yeah.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
I'm Norse, but... The quill can be found in the underground sewers of Winchester. Praost Hilda. The church is no place for a woman of intelligence. This was a lesson Hilda learned early on in life. Orphaned at 6 years old, she found shelter in a monastery. But while the young male initiate spent days at study and prayer, she was banished to the kitchen. She began listening in doorways, hiding in shadows, and blackmailing monks with the secrets she learned. Asking only they teach her things of importance, reading, writing, and Latin. In the church, her voracious intelligence was her undoing. In the order, it was a revelation. Bishop Aelfirth saw value not only in her sharp wit, but her ruthlessness. And she uses the children as spies. So in we go. We followed the children and basically used them, which is a sad fact of life in Middle Ages England. Children's lives had very little value. Quite often they were another mouth to feed. So sadly it was just a case of, you know, very sorry, but you're gonna have to... You know, children were left to fend for themselves if we couldn't provide, you know, if they were too weak to work the farm.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
I like the pretty things. But
Everyone died.
Stealing is wrong and left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's going to whisk me away from all this toil.
You'll be lucky.
I didn't get nothing today.
And she doesn't talk, apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna have to risk a torch. Not now, I don't know. I was thinking of drop down assassinating those guys, but doesn't look like I have to. I'd rather get the second guy because he's one of those Raj fire starters. Yep, down he goes too. It's not going to be this easy.
Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress! Oh, shit!
Oh!
Where the others?
I don't know why the camera's doing that. Oh, I hate not being able to see properly. Missed.
Stomp on the maggot!
Right, you. Where are you going? You think you can take me on yourself?
May your wolf shield me.
These guys are quite hard to kill. Oh, ouch. I thought I was just out of range of that. Oh yeah, one of the runes I put on my sword is chance to spawn a gas cloud on a parry. And he's gonna explode now into a cloud of gas, because that's another one of the runes I've got. So if I kill a poisoned enemy, he'll go... Yep, he has.
Now you lie!
And now you go into the wall. Doesn't happen on every parry. It's just a chance like that.
I love this dance.
Yep. That's the end of the quill. She won't be writing anything anymore. Blade right in the heart. Good night.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Mother.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them.
Aye, right then.
Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman.
That's a Jesuit thing, I'm sure.
What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Oh, I'm gonna.
Not their innocence.
And that is why you're different from Odin. Odin, who would have sacrificed his own family and did, apparently.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
No rest in peace. I much prefer Ezio's Requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Note taken from the quill. Wonder what that is. Quests. Nope, that's not what I wanted to go into. It was the note taken from the quill. That's the quill's hideout key. I take it the note must be a quest item then. And take it this is where she was trying to get to as well, some kind of seminary or something like that. She thought she could hide in amongst the monks and the priests. To be fair, I think there's guards in this area as well, so it would have kind of been a pain in the ass if I had followed her all the way up here. I would have had guard after guard after guard. So I'm kind of glad I caught her in the tunnel and she was the priority. I wasn't thinking either. I could have hit her with a poisoned arrow. Instead I just shot her with one, enough to slow her down, and then started giving her a doing. Quickly grab these skills. One. That's headshot damage. That's that all complete. And then that is bringing me down towards stealth adrenaline, bow stun finisher. The alehouse is this way. Ah, I see where the alehouse is. It's the other side of this. Yeah, I don't want to get seen by those two guys because they are kind of a pain in the backside. There we go. I've been through this alehouse as well. I had to come through it in my last sort of playthrough. I beat you.
Eivor!
Hey, Goodwin.
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Eildorbana. That's life destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does a reeve do exactly? Besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise.
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if it keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger.
Even big men die.
Make a corpse. Meet me at the Witten with your report.
Does that give me... Yeah, it gives me an order certificate. The Sikhs leads into the rake. Goodwin believes that the Sikhs' funeral is being held in St. Peter's churchyard. The rake is a woman, yes. The rake is disguised as doing God's work. The rake lives in a highly religious area. She's obviously going to be here somewhere then. Why does the... I don't know what's wrong with the camera. Let me just check something. No, it's fine now. Maybe I'm pushing the right stick too hard when I'm trying to see the person that I'm throwing the moves at. Yes, nominate Patri Spiritu Sancto.
Meal, then here should be the proof.
Is the Sikhs really dead?
Did you know Bishop Eivor?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Eivor, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
So the bishop's face was burned. That suggests to me that he was trying to cover his face, or cover up the fact that it wasn't him that was dead.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Eivor?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hooked him too hard.
Someone hurt Layoff?
Yes. Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Did you follow that? If you didn't, I'll explain. The big man here helps the monks dig the graves, which you probably got, but the whole stuff about Layoff is that his friend Layoff is dead, sleeping like the people round here, so that he's dead, and also they stole his face, so they burned his face off. So it's not Bishop Eivor that's in there.
Fate. Did you know Eivor?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarrelling at a Witten.
What is a Witten? Is it like a King's Gathering type thing?
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all.
Yeah, right.
I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead.
Yeah, he's not dead.
Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
Only his head.
Strike with me!
At a funeral? Chopping these guys down feels like chopping a tree down. That'll do. Here we go. Oh, we didn't get to hear whatever it was. Right, witch. Can he speak to her? Ah, there we go.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
So he's one of the big guys, one of the Goliath type things. He intends to murder Alfred, pray off Eivor, born into a poor but devout family, made her murder and the pagan Norse raiders of on that day the Sikhs was at war with God, but only with the order did he find sweet revenge. He posed as God's mouthpiece in Winchester, controlling the peasants from the pulpit. It's all about control, isn't it? Every single bloody time with the order. Right. This would have been a bit... This would have had a bit more intensity to it if they had... If they had put a time limit on this. But then that would have given... you would have had to have given an extra storyline for... Yeah, there's the Witten Hall. You would have had to have given you sort of a consequence if you failed. And I think they only wrote one storyline for this, so... Like, there aren't multiple branching paths. Doors barred. Brilliant. Up we go. How do we get... Did that... Wait a minute, did I not open something around here? I did. Open this. I found the key already.
Sunan, guide me.
Oh, right, I see. Open window. Right. Very, yeah, I'm there.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
The decay of English prose has been creeping. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfrith is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom.
He's that one without the shield. Told ya.
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you.
Yeah, but did he? Probably not.
Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring.
Ooh.
No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
Yeah, and that's why he wants to do away with the Christian religion.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself.
A worthy path to walk.
No.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Ooh. Wonder what the key's for.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
Yeah,
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
What is that the key to?
Elfrith, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned Order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Aelfirth dead. Defeated. Gone. And Aelfirth leads to the rake. Oh, the rake works in Kent. I mean, I can't know everything. I just play the game. Right. What do we do? What do we do? 48 minutes. 48 minutes. We normally like to go for an hour. It's only 300 meters away. Let's jog to the manse. Shouldn't be too difficult to find my way in. Again for the second time. And then we will end this episode. Doing not too bad. I think I'm about 80% of the way through the story. We're getting close to the end, but because everything contributes, then to the bridge first. Yeah, because everything contributes to it, I have to do these, the order stuff, then I have to do the... Get up. Get up, please. Up. Up. Get up. Don't know why she did that. So, this is the bishop's residence. There is armed patrols outside, as you can see. There are also armed patrols on the battlements here. Luckily, they're not too clever, any of them. There is a direct way into the manse here. There's also a patrol there, I see them. And round here is where I got in the last time for the treasure. So the way I did it was just like this. Exactly like this. I want to get into this grass quickly. Whoa! Down. Drop. Right. Where is the key? Or, sorry, where does the key access? Is it this door here? No, for that door is barred. Actually, is there a bit? There might be a bit I can shoot through. I don't think those guys can see me, but if I need to, I can always hide. The door is further this way. I need to go up on top of this and shoot through. So hopefully no one sees me. I didn't have to do this the last time. Here we go. And the treasure was fairly easy to find. It was actually through there. Oh no 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 no. I did not expect him to go in to have a look. What? Thought it was gonna be in here. Apparently, I was incorrect. She did say it was in the basement of the orders, in the basement of the bishop's mansion. So where's the door? I mean, I can see, obviously, I can see that there's treasure underneath here. Do I have to go up into the mansion proper? Or is there a door around the outside here? Here was me thinking this was going to be easy.
Have a look, Sunan.
Over there. Brilliant. There's a barrel. Something here is bound to show up. Yeah, it has. Nice. Down here.
If Eivor's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins.
Right. Here we go. Still on good time as well. First things first. Any treasure chests in this area? No.
This must be it. The door to Eivor's secrets.
The Temple of Mithras. Mithras was a Roman god. Which makes sense since this game follows on from Assassin's Creed Origins. The mark is Aelfred, a withered sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier is colluding with our king and feeding him
He may
names.
make some sense of it.
London and Airfic have already fallen to this treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots, the instrument. Yeah, there's a statue of Mithras there. The order goes back to Cassandra's day. She discovered them and the relics that they guarded back in Odyssey at the very beginning, but there was no hidden ones to oppose them. She opposed them from the position of descendant of the actual a descendant of the Isu. She's a direct descendant of the Isu. She had their power, so Odyssey is very much it is a power fantasy. you spend most of Odyssey wielding godlike power, being able to do all kinds of abilities, survive falls from any height, damage, like take out enemies, etc, 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 from... I'm not looking for here, yeah, that one. You can do all kinds of weird abilities, like throw your spear at people and teleport directly to where the spear lands. It's like an assassination technique for her. So Cassandra's like the one overpowered character in the Assassin's Creed world. And then when the Order reared its
get on the other side.
head again in... God damn it. Yeah, when the Order reared its head again in Origins in Egypt at the end of the sort of ancient legacy of Egypt. You're there during Cleopatra's time and the Romans coming in, etc, etc. When the Order rears its head again, there's no direct Isu descendants this time. There's just Bayek, who was a Magi and is a warrior. There is... From him comes... His wife is Amunet, who's one of the assassins we've met before in Ezio's family tomb. And in Valhalla, we're obviously further forward in time again, and the Order is once again bulwark England against outside agitators. She is our last great fortress upon this earth, with walls of timber and stone, but of will that have repelled their ancient rivals.
Was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Though our order may diminish, the truths remain eternal. So there's nothing for us here. Just a temple of unknown age to Eivor. The Romans stopped worshipping their gods back in... I think they converted to Christianity just after the changing in the calendar. Yeah, and so they would have abandoned the worship of gods like Mithras, Romulus and Remus, the brothers who are supposed to have founded Rome. We'll do another way in and out here. We will tie this off with a neat bow, and then that'll be us, pretty much. Done for this episode. This is a trap.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Yep. Knew it was a trap. Oh, it's not. Or maybe it is.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Damn you, Alfred.
Well, this has went really well. I think I can get out this way though.
I will return to Hytham and Runvi. They will want to know what happened here.
I think it'll let me fast travel. No, it won't. Ah. Okay. I think I can get over the wall this way. Yeah, I can. If you've been paying attention, you'll know that the letters from a poor fellow soldier of Christ are actually letters from a Templar knight. I'm sure but not positive that that is what the Templar Order called itself. The poor fellow soldiers of Christ. And so what I think the warning that came from Eivor was that if we stamp out the Order of the Ancients, then the Templars will take over as the lead order, or as the order will reshape itself into the Templars. And the Templars were better funded, had property, tough fighters, had access to a lot of resources. Most people probably know the name Templar from the First Crusade and Crusading mythology.
I am sorry for what happened with Dag. It could not have been easy. May he rest in peace.
Cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Keep this. It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Another one? You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. You have done well.
So Poison Strike's been upgraded so that applied poison splashes in an arc in the flight of the arrow. That's ranged poison strike, but I already have poisoning all enemies caught in the arc. Okay, let me see. Let me see it then. I mean, I could add that. It's... What's that one? That's the multi-shot one that I barely used, the Mark of Death. Okay, let's switch out to that then for a while. And poison concoction added to my weapon. The concoction splashes in an arc in front of you, instantly poisoning enemies caught in the arc. Right, okay. Oh, I mean, might as well. Poison's OP. I think I'll switch that out for this one. And I think that will do it for now.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Once we report to Randvi, that will be our episode over. It has been fun once again. I have thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It was good.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
Petra, what is wrong?
It's my brother. Wallace was meant to return hours ago, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. He's usually punctual. I'd like to search the woods for him, but alone I fear I would have little luck. Would you join me? Two could cover much more ground.
I am busy just now.
When you can.
Yeah, sorry, I want to get this episode finished. I don't want to add more time to it. I can do that myself. It's more of a side quest for the hunters. Let's report.
The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
And that is Winchester done. And I wonder, I think the game has steamrolled me into doing order quests to bring me up to a stage, because if you remember from the order menu, Fulke is the instrument. So she's always been the instrument, and it was her that left the notes in... It was her that left the notes in that underground Temple of Mithras that we just found. So she wanted... She had left the orders for Alfred to be killed. It's gonna change to the Templars before I'm through this tree. Because I think only certain ones are story related. I don't think any of these ones. I don't think any of the zealots are important to the story. But these ones definitely are. Fulke certainly is, because she's got his brother. And then the Grand Magister I'm probably going to have to kill, because that's what every Assassin's Creed story is about, is beating whoever's the leader, the Templars or the Order of the Ancients. So that will be in the next episode. I thank you for joining me for this one. It has been great fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. In the next episode, we will pledge to a new territory and see just what we have to get up to there. Just going to check the world map quickly. I imagine we are going to be in either Nottingham or possibly Sussex. I'll need to have a look at the map to see, the campaign map, but I'm pretty sure this is where we're going to end up next. And anyway, thank you for joining me, guys. Do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this episode, please do subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video if you're so inclined. And leave a comment down below. You are, of course, free to dislike. I don't demand that you like it. If you don't like it, you hit the dislike, the thumbs down button. But if you're gonna do that, at least leave a bit of constructive criticism and let me know why you felt that you didn't enjoy it, because I'm always looking to improve and I would appreciate that greatly. In the meantime, take care, guys, and bye for now.